Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to Soulmates Twin Flames Tarot. This is a general love reading for the collective. Not all of this reading or all of the messages that come through today may apply to everyone watching. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul, what resonates for you and your situation, and release the rest to the universe. I'm getting so many signs reminding me of you. It's scary. Your person is seeing things that remind them of you everywhere they go. Your birthday, the day that you first met, your initials on license plates, your name on billboards, your favorite song on the radio, seeing things on television when they're flipping through channels that remind them of you. They're seeing so many signs and synchronicities from the universe right now. And it's not really scaring them to make them fearful. It allows them to see that the connection between the two of you is still very much alive. It's reminding them that they need to start taking action with you to rebuild this connection with you, so that the two of you can get this relationship to the place of union with each other. When your person sees these signs, they stop and they start thinking about you and reliving the time that the two of you would spend together, all those happy, fun times and experiences that you had with each other. But also it causes them to think about their behaviors and their choices that cause this connection between the two of you to go down the path that it is now. These signs and synchronicities are coming from their angels and from their guides. They're coming from the universe to tell your person it's time to start getting this relationship with you back on track so the two of you can reconcile and come into union. I'm suffering because of my mistakes. Your person knows that they made so many mistakes in this connection with you. They have so many regrets, so much remorse, guilt as well. They are thinking about all the things that happened between the two of you when you were together. Yes, the happy moments, but also the moments when they were creating conflict in your relationship. Reliving these difficult times is causing them to suffer because it is causing a lot of heartache and heartbreak for your person. They feel a real disappointment within themselves for how they acted, for how they treated you, for the words that they said to you that were hurtful and soul-crushing. So much regret and remorse for their actions and behaviors, and they are examining themselves and their actions and behaviors now to make sure that that kind of behavior doesn't happen again, because they don't want to create more problems between the two of you as you rebuild this relationship. But they're taking accountability for the problems they created in this relationship between the two of you. They will apologize for all of their mistakes, their hurtful words, and their bad behaviors, because they want to rebuild this relationship with you and get it to the place of reconciliation. I was afraid to let you in completely. Your person was afraid to share what was going on emotionally with you. Perhaps for many of you, your person was not comfortable being vulnerable. Perhaps they'd had no experience with emotional intimacy in the past, so they did not let you in. They realize now that that was one of their mistakes that they made in this relationship with you. Perhaps you were vulnerable with them and allowed them to know everything that was going on in your life. And in this time of reflection, they realized they should have reciprocated that behavior. They should have let you in completely. They should have been emotionally transparent with you. They understand now that that was not the right thing to do, and they are suffering because of it. If they had let you in, you would already have a greater understanding from them about why they made the mistakes they did in this connection with you before. I can't sleep. I end up thinking about us. Yes, your person, you are on their mind. You are on their mind all the time. And when they do go to bed at night, they do lie there before they fall asleep or try to fall asleep and think about you, hoping they can dream of you, hoping the two of you can meet up in 5D so that they can experience the energy exchange between the two of you in the spiritual realm. But as they toss and turn in their bed, they think about how they were afraid and fearful to be emotionally vulnerable with you. They think about all the mistakes they made, all the problems they created in this relationship with you. And as they think about that and it churns over and over in their mind, it causes them to have insomnia and not be able to sleep at all, because one thought creates two thoughts, creates five thoughts, and on it goes to the point that it then becomes this obsessive thinking about you, about this connection, about what they did wrong and what they have to do to fix it. But this is how they're processing their actions and behaviors concerning this relationship with you. And it is the very thing that will cause them to start reaching out to you so the two of you can talk and have conversations with each other and rebuild this relationship. My mind is obsessed with thoughts of you. Ding, ding. Yes, I can't sleep. I end up thinking about us. My mind is obsessed with thoughts of you. You are on your person's mind. They think about you all the time. In the morning when they first get up, all day while they're at work, they see signs and synchronicities from the universe that are reminding them of you, and then they stop and think. They enjoy the memories, reliving those memories that the two of you had, those happy times when you were together, enjoying each other's company. But then they also turn it to that place where they think about how they shut you down and didn't share their heart or their feelings with you. And they go through all of the mistakes and problems and chaos and drama and conflict that they created in this relationship. And they wonder to themselves, what if I'd done things differently? What if I wasn't afraid to let you in completely? What if I hadn't made so many mistakes? What if I was healed and ready for this relationship when the two of us first met? But these obsessive thoughts, as well as these thinking about you all the time, are the very thing that is going to cause them to start rebuilding this relationship with you, because they know the two of you belong together. Here it is again. I made so many mistakes. Yeah, see, your person is really thinking a lot about their bad behavior, about their low vibration energies, the words they said that were hurtful, how they broke your heart, how they caused you so much heartbreak and heartache when the two of you were together, and as well during this time of separation, especially if you've been trying to reach out to them and they ignore you, or they're ghosting, or they're running from you in this connection. They're taking accountability and responsibility for the mistakes that they made in this relationship with you. But this is what they need to do. This tells us your person is growing up. They are maturing. They are gaining a greater sense of accountability and responsibility that they need to have in this relationship with you, so it has more stability. And the relationship between you needs to be stable to move forward, where you're equal with each other, equally giving to each other, sharing how you feel, letting down your guards with each other, letting each other into your heart and into your emotions and how you feel about each other, and being vulnerable with each other. Your person is taking ownership for these mistakes now, and that is the very thing that they need to do. It shows us that they are growing up and becoming more mature. I'm heartbroken and lonely. Okay, guys, there is a serious theme going on here in this reading today. Your person, I'm suffering. I was afraid. I'm thinking about you all the time. I can't sleep. I've got insomnia. I'm obsessed with thoughts of you. I've made so many mistakes. I'm heartbroken and lonely. They understand that they're heartbroken and lonely because they made so many mistakes. They know that this is why they're suffering. They know that this is why they can't sleep and are tossing and turning instead of sleeping at night. They know that this is why they are obsessing with thoughts of you, thinking about you all the time. They can't get you off their mind no matter what they do, just like you can't get them off your mind. Constantly thinking about each other, the two of you are communicating telepathically throughout the day because the connection between the two of you is still very much alive. Just because they've paused the connection between the two of you in the 3D world, the connection is still flowing back and forth to each other. So through your person's heartbreak and through their loneliness and their suffering and their tossing and turning, they are gaining a greater understanding that this is the connection that they need to embrace for their lives. To have this love with you is the very thing that is going to heal them and heal you and help the two of you grow and merge into this beautiful union with each other. This is the King of Wands. The King of Wands belongs to the fire signs. So if any of you or your person have sun, moon, or rising in Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, this may be a place of validation that there are messages in this reading for you. It does not have to be that way for this reading to work for you. But the King of Wands is someone who knows what they want and then goes out and gets it. So through your person's heartbreak and through their loneliness that is really screaming at them in their head because they can't sleep and they're constantly thinking about you, they realize that they need to take action. The King of Wands is someone who takes that action. They don't think about it for long. They figure out what they're going to do and then boom, they go and get it. They set their sights on a goal and then they make it happen. This is someone who will put forth a lot of effort and energy to rebuild this connection between you. This is the Ace of Pentacles. I love this card so much. The Ace of Pentacles tells us that there is a new beginning here in this connection with your person. The Ace of Pentacles is about a fresh start, but it's also about building this connection moving forward on a solid, stable foundation with each other, where there are no more mistakes, where you are both able to let each other in completely, tell each other how you feel, be vulnerable with each other, be emotionally expressive, let down your guards, and be emotionally intimate with each other. This connection with your person moving forward is built on a much more stable foundation of love, respect, trust, compassion, and understanding between the two of you. This is the Three of Swords. This actually makes sense that this card comes up today because it says here, I'm heartbroken and lonely and I'm suffering. The Three of Swords is a card of sorrow and sadness. It tells us your person misses you and they long for you. This is about them feeling the loss of this connection, the loss of this relationship, and the loss of your love. Obviously, you still love them, and I do feel on some level, at the soul level, they know that, they recognize that. But in this moment, in the 3D world, in their physical world, they feel a great sadness about this connection and for losing it and for creating the problems that caused the split between the two of you. What else does the collective want to reveal for this reading today, please? What else do we need to know? This is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is a card of dreams. It's a card of fantasy, your person fantasizing about you. Yes, in that passionate way, especially because it's right next to the King of Wands. But the Seven of Cups is also a card that tells us your person knows it's time to start making a choice about this relationship and the direction they're going to take it, which again comes back to this new beginning with this Ace of Pentacles, but also them taking action concerning this connection to rebuild it on this more solid foundation that's here. Seven of Cups tells us that you are on your person's mind here and here and here all the time. You are constantly present in their consciousness. They think about you all the time. They dream about you at night. But as well, this tells us, this Seven of Cups, that your person envisions what a future with you will look like. They see that in their mind. It's part of the reason they can't sleep, because they think about that future and what that future with you will look like. Let's see what else the collective wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What else do we need to know? This is the Queen of Wands. Again, fire signs. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. The Queen of Wands tells us that your person is so very attracted to you on so many levels. There's a lot of passion here in this connection. But what's beautiful about this reading for today, guys, we have a royal couple, the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. This tells us there is a very deep soul connection between you and your person. A twin flame connection or a soulmate connection. Please just take that as it resonates for you and your person. This tells us that there is more to your story with your person, that there's more to come in this connection with you, because this is a royal couple, divine masculine and divine feminine coming into union with each other. Your person sees you as someone who is very strong, very empowered, a lot of fun to be around, very adventurous, very loving, very caring, very giving, but also someone who says what they mean and means what they say. This tells us your person knows they're going to have to come at you with an explanation for why they acted and behaved the way they did when they caused this relationship between the two of you to fall apart. It tells us as well that they know they're going to have to present a very sincere apology to you. The Queen of Wands is someone who stays in their power, someone who's not going to tolerate bad behavior or these kind of mistakes in a connection again. Your person has a great awareness of that now, especially during this time that you have been in separation. This is why they're taking ownership for all of the mistakes they made, and they know that they're going to have to show you through their words, backed up by their actions, that they're not going to allow this relationship with the two of you to fall apart again in the future. Your person knows this, guys. What else does the collective want to reveal for this reading today, please? What do we need to know? Healing. Yes, healing. Your person is healing. They're healing whatever has caused them to create these mistakes that they've made with you in the past. Healing what has caused them to be afraid to let you in completely. Letting go of past wounds, past emotional stuff that they've been dragging around with them for God knows how long. They are releasing that. They are healing it once and for all, because it's not serving this connection with you, but it's also not serving other areas of their lives. Your person is finding this strength, this power within themselves to heal and release that stuff once and for all. And they know that they should have done that before the two of you got involved with each other, but they didn't. The universe allowed you to be aware of each other's presence in each other's lives. Although at the time it wasn't ready for the two of you to come to this place of union. But through this relationship with you that you had in the past with your person, you reflected back to them the things within them that they needed to heal once and for all, to allow the two of you to have a rock solid relationship that comes with this Ace of Pentacles. Regret. Yes. We have talked so much about the regret your person has felt in this relationship with you, through the mistakes, how they're suffering, and how they're tossing and turning with insomnia, because they are reliving all of the problems, the mistakes that they committed in this relationship with you. So much regret, so much remorse, and so much guilt. But as your person is healing, they're gaining a greater understanding of what caused them to act this way. They are letting all that stuff go. They're allowing their heart and their soul to heal so that they can let you in completely, so that they can share their feelings with you. Your person understands that they caused so many problems in this connection with you, and there is so much regret and sadness and sorrow over that. They do have feelings of guilt, and they're trying to work through that. They know that that has to be healed before they represent themselves to you as a romantic partner. But this King of Wands is someone who gets things done and makes things happen. This tells us your person knows the steps they need to take to start reaching out to you and communicating, spending time together so the two of you can have this new beginning on a much more solid foundation than where it was before, where they can let you in, where they can tell you how they feel, where the two of you can come into this rock solid union with each other. This is your reading for today, guys. Thank you all so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Have a great day, everyone.